Giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace, mercy, and grace to the household of faith, the elect, Shalom, welcome back to another report. All right, going into this post from Truth Seeker on Twitter. It reads, a minimum social credit score of 550 is required to shop at Chinese stores without staff. There is no cash register, no staff. To enter, customers either scan the QR code or their face. The cost of the goods is automatically deducted from your Alipay or WeChat digital wallet. And you see the video clip. I ain't gonna play it because it's in that Moab language. But you see it, they going into the store. It ain't nobody in there but them. And as you can see, this same system, all right, this is going into that beast system that's spoken of in Revelation 13 chapter. And this is going to be a global system. All right, it's starting out in the east, but it's going to, as you see here in Babylon, they're paving the way for it to come here too. That's why when you go into these stores now, they have the gates. As soon as you walk in, like you go into the Walmart, going to the Kroger, it's like a little entrance gate. Then they have the little monitor on top of that zooms in on you. All right. Then they got the cameras all over the store. And then in the Whole Foods, they have the pay with your palm. It's an optional thing now, but eventually they're going to segue into that. And more of the biometrics is going to be the way you move and conduct things throughout society. And the ultimate form of the biometrics is going to be through the chip. Right. So this is 2nd Esdras 15, because those devils told you, the WEF, all right, they said that China is pretty much a model for where they want to go with things here in the West. All right, this 2nd Esdras 15:46. And thou, Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon and art the glory of her person, woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. Thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions, therefore saith God. And China is following the West, man. China ain't separating themselves. They wearing suits and ties. They got McDonald's, Starbucks. The longer the days of Moab, being a real Moabite, dressing in their ancient garbs and following after their ancient customs and ways. All right, the traditional Chinese medicine, they putting on, all right, the covering of Babylon, because they're partakers in the hope of Babylon, which is ultimately the New World Order. All right, having all of their citizens tracked, having complete 100% control of their citizens. I meant to say chip, not track, but the chip is gonna keep them tracked too. And ultimately, the Most High God, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, gonna cast Moab down too, because we get on Esau a lot, but Moab is gonna get his too. All right, this is Jeremiah 48:29. We have heard the pride of Moab. He is exceeding proud, his loftiness and his arrogancy, and his pride and the haughtiness of his heart. All right, and Moab today, the Moabites are the so-called Chinese. These were originally one of the sons of Lot, that came through by way of incest, the so-called Japanese and the so-called, Koreans and Chinese. These are the Moabites and the Ammonites, okay? And these people are full of pride, primarily Moab, all right, full of pride, all right? But ultimately, the Lord is going to break that pride and make them washpots again. As King David said, Moab is my washpot. They're going to do what they were meant to do, which is serve, okay? So I just want to report on that. Nothing major, but at the same time, it is a good reference for where they plan on doing with the stores that remain, after it's all said and done. Because, one thing with the beast system is requiring all businesses to have certain things. So, like, you notice everywhere you go now, you can pay with your phone. I don't know, where you at, but I know everywhere I go, because I don't really have my wallet on me like that no more these days. And so lately when I go places, either I'm paying with cash or I'm just paying with my phone, because pretty much everywhere I go, you can just pay with your phone now. And that's how it is. Businesses are going to be required to have these payment ways and to enforce, these different ways of payments and et cetera. And then eventually, they're going to keep laying off people and then eventually the government is just going to have control of the businesses, and it's going to be the technocracy is going to be in full swing, and it's going to be all tech ran, all AI ran, you know, type shit. So, I just want to report on that, man. And I pray it was edifying and informative. On to the next one.